Fundy Fortuners, all you subscribers and Facebook group. People have been expressing an interest in my backyard. So I thought I would do is just take and make a little video of just what my view is when I do your readings. This is where I sit, and this is the view that inspires me. Down the road, I'll get more footage down below as I take a walk on the beach and that kind of thing. Right now the tides is flowing out. These are the highest tides in the world. You can Google Bay of Fundy. The tides are very low right now, only at 21.6 feet in about there, which is about 6.5 meters. So there's the imperial scale and the other, and Celsius and everything. Not Celsius, but never mind. Canadian and American, British, whatever. Anyway, so the tide has been was high just a little over an hour ago, and now it's going out. And before I show it to you, I'll just explain the cove is full and the sun is shining. So that's why I'm doing this right now, because we've had nothing but rain for like 3 weeks. And we finally have a bit of sun today. It's not the brightest day. I've seen better, but this is nice when you haven't seen it in a while. So when the tide goes out, if you can imagine this, so the water's at high point 21 feet, and you know, a boat could sink in that, whatever. So it's pretty deep. And when the tide flows back out, it does it twice a day, every 6 hours. It comes in and it goes out. So when it's out, it's nothing but mud flats out there as far as you can see. You basically can literally go and walk on the seabed floor while the tide is out, and you can walk quite a ways, depending where you are on the coast. But this is my cove, and this is the inspiration for Bay of Fundy Fortunes. So why don't we just take a quick little look? Don't mind me today. I've been up all night again, 2 hours sleep. I had to go into the city, run around, do a big grocery order, and things like this for today. And so I'm kind of windblown. You get in the store and you're sweating, and it's blah. And I'm kind of like half dressed for bed. I get into my comfy clothes. So here, it's Friday. Why not? If you're not going to go out and party on Friday night, then you do like me. You just get real comfortable. All right, so this is for all you guys that wonder. And like I said, I'll make more down the road. But this is the Bay of Fundy. And hopefully, I won't mess this up. I hope you guys can see that. I know that's a bit crooked. That window's got a... This is from my window because right now I have no deck. We're having our deck replaced. They ripped it off, and then the job got put on hold. But anyway, I can't even see what you guys are seeing here. But there's the marsh over there. This is a migratory bird path as well. We're getting everything through here. It comes through here, lands in the yard. Whatnot. My birds that feed here are very confused. There's nowhere to feed up here. So we've had to go out the other door, go around the building. There goes one of my crows. And put the food down below on different surfaces so that they can still feed. So there's Thompson Marsh. And I'm smack dab in the middle of this marsh. That's not the only part of it. On the other side, it goes way up the road. And it's full of all kinds of wonderful wildlife. There's deer up in there, a lot of Canada geese right now because they've just arrived and they're nesting and having their babies and whatnot. If you follow the line of the beach, if you can see that far, because everything looks further away in a camera, because everything is really much closer to me physically. But at the end of the beach, you can see there's a lot of evergreen trees, and behind those trees is a graveyard that holds the remains of all the original settlers here hundreds of years ago. There's so much history here. And then there is the rest of the cove, and because the trees are blocking it, you can barely see Crow Island from this point. It's not, if I was out on my deck, you'd get a better view, but there's no deck to stand on. They ain't nothing but air there. So yeah, so there's the cove. And over there goes a seagull off in the distance, and they're feeding. The tide's running out. It's kind of quiet. And it's a little on the windy side. But anyways, that's it today as far as that goes. So you guys were curious what my view is when I do my readings. This is what I look out at. This is what pushes me and inspires me. And I'm going to try to bring you guys back in. Close your eyes. This is going to make you dizzy, I'm sure. Or I hope when I rewind this that I caught and captured the cove. There's a lot of history right out there along that breakwater that you can see in the distance. Back in the day, 300 years ago, British space ships used to come through here, and a lot of them sank right out there. There's a story of an unknown soldier that I did a piece about that was published as well. And yeah, the stuff movies are made of here. It's a wonderful place to live. This is my destiny when I came here, and I wrote about all that as well. I named it The Secret, as in reference to the law of attraction and how we can manifest the things in our lives that we want. And I manifested this. Better said, I was meant to come here, and they were waiting for me. The spirits here were waiting. And there's no disputing that. Even if you're a non-believer of all that, it would make you stop. It would make you think. Food for thought. Pause. And all that good stuff. But this is my heartbeat. This is my soul. What I've just shown you out here. It is my everything. Outside of like my children, which come first. This is it. This is where I was meant to be. And I knew it. And I've been told by several seers that don't know each other. They don't know me. And they've all told me the same thing, that I walked this ground before. And the spirits were waiting for me. And when I first looked at the place, before I even paid money out, I could feel it in my heartbeat and within my being, within my soul. And I heard them say, "We've been waiting for you. Welcome home." And I knew it then. And that's long before Bay of Fundy Fortunes was created. Long before I went back into the life of tarot, because I used to do them 30, 40 years ago. It was all before all of that. All of it. Before. And it's just amazing living here. And every day in the fog, in the rain, in the snow, the moods here change. There's always a mood. There's always an atmosphere. It is never boring. It is never ugly. It is never dull. It is never gray. It teems with life, and it's vibrant, and the atmosphere and the spirit here is amazing. Anyway, I'm going to stop here. And I promise that I'll be bringing you more shots closer to the water. And I'll take you for a walk up along the marsh and places like that. It's coming. So it's just camera equipment, trying to get my little camera that used to film. It films terribly now. It's horrible. And I have a tablet which films beautifully, nice and clear and sharp. Thing is I can't upload it onto YouTube for some reason, anything that I film. So I need something. This was my laptop that I picked up and hung out over, doing the Michael Jackson with the baby out the window kind of thing. Scared to death that I might drop it. If I dropped it, I'd drop Bay of Fundy Fortunes. We can't have that now, can we? Anyway, thank you so much, guys. So I thought rather than do sign to sign, and you know, what I would do is just do one video. You'll all tune in. I know you will. You get your notifications, so you get to take a little peekaboo there anyway. So I think we've got more rain coming tomorrow. So I thought I would take this window of opportunity. Thank you so much, guys, from my heart to yours. And you always know where you can find me. Right here, right down below, walking along the beach, along the water's edge of the mightiest tides in the world. The mighty, beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. And I'm a high tide junkie, and I'm always waiting on the next high tide. It's about 12 hours from now. I'll be sleeping when it rolls in. Maybe. It'll probably wake me up when the surf hits the beach, and it's been wild lately. Yeah, it'll probably... What a way to wake up, though. Gotta love it. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great Friday and a great weekend ahead.